Thanks to the power of the internet, you get to meet new people at an exponential rate. Not only that, you get to connect with your loved ones, colleagues, share ideas, discover new ones, and learn more about yourself. But even so, you are still behind the screen, be it your laptop, phone, or PC, making you less engaged with the content that's being conveyed. And that's because, depending on the noise levels in the room you're in, you are likely to be distracted. Now, to prove me wrong, you need to pay immense attention and ignore all notifications from calls, email, and social media, all of which are competing for your attention. Now, that's the challenge that's being solved by the metaverse, which is described as a network of 3D virtual worlds focused on economic and social connection. This concept is being realized gradually and leverages on technology to increase the user's sense of presence in the virtual world. This includes the classroom environment where learning happens, including factories, mines, and other places where training needs to happen before work is done. Even gym and sports facilities where various exercises are done and competitions are held. Not to forget collaborative workspaces and spaces for partying and playing for kids of all ages. All this means a person can be in one place and have experiences that would otherwise be possible if they were in a different and sometimes inaccessible space. Okay, great. So now that you know some of the problems that are being solved by the metaverse, you'll be pleased to know that this webinar aims to equip you with the knowledge that you need to actively participate in the creation and use of the metaverse. Now, this will take you through us showing you how to use different VR headsets that are available on the market, the different VR applications pertaining training, education, entertainment, and fitness. And then we'll wrap it up by showing you how you can be involved with us in creating the metaverse.
Good day everyone, my name is Thapelo Mahotla and today I will be giving you a brief overview of the Valve Index. Now the Valve Index is a PC-based headset, VR headset that is, which was developed and sold by Valve Corporation. Now, and I think the biggest selling point for them would be the comfort. The biggest difference that I have noticed between the HTC Vive and the Valve Index is definitely the comfort, because this one is definitely more comfortable and it's more ergonomic. The most comfortable part about this would be the gasket here. This gasket here is very comfortable and it is also magnetically attached, and they also sell an extra one for about $40 US. And another comfortable thing about this is that it comes with this pad for the back of the head, which is very comfortable in my opinion. Then we have the coolest VR controllers you have ever seen on a VR headset. Okay, in my opinion, these are actually the coolest and they're the most comfortable as well. And the different thing about these is that they are way more ergonomic and they actually have a strap to tighten the grip so that it doesn't fall out of your hands. So that way it is much easier to throw things in the virtual environment and you cannot accidentally drop it because it's very tight and comfortable. So basically how you set up the Vive and the Valve is almost exactly the same, because they both use Valve Corporation's Steam VR platform to deliver the VR experiences and also connect to the PC. For both of these headsets, you are going to need these. These are called base stations and they are very essential to delivering and completing your VR experiences, because you are not going to be able to have any tracking without these. So what you do is you're either going to have a tripod like this one, or you're going to have to drill holes to mount these mounting brackets onto your ceilings or walls. Then you are going to need to screw these two base stations onto the tripod or the mounting bracket. Now, how you set this up is that you need to have them facing each other and they need to be across the room or the play area in a diagonal manner. Now, they need to be at a maximum distance of 5 meters apart for them to sense each other and also provide the tracking that you need for your play area. A few other essential things that are needed for you to have a seamless VR experience are these two cables. These are controller chargers, type C to USB. Once you charge these, they can go for a pretty long time. And then we have the base station adapter, the power adapter. How you're going to connect these to your power supply is either by way of a figure 8 cable going from here to your power supply, or there's an attachment that comes with the valve index that is going to connect here and is going to go onto your power supply, but it's an international standard type of plug. So if you're going to go that route, I suggest you get yourself a universal power adapter. And another thing that is important is this power cable right here. This is the one that is going to connect to your PC and your power supply, and that's going to connect the VR headsets to your PC. Now, anything else that I didn't mention, you can find it in this colorful, really well packaged manual right here. And I think so far that is it from me. Thank you very much.
Good day, my name is Tabo Sikosana, and today I'll be taking you through a VR headset called the Vive Pro, which was developed by HTC. Okay, so let me take you through the advantages of this device that's in front of me, which is of course the Vive Pro. This Vive Pro has a higher resolution as compared to the other VR headsets. It is more comfortable with an adjustable strap, and then also the weight distribution on this thing is amazing. It feels really light. And then also it has wireless capabilities. As you can see, the one in front of me is wired, but you can purchase a wireless kit which will then help you to have, or maybe help you guys have more room as you are in the immersive space. The Vive Pro 2 is compatible with Steam VR, which is the largest virtual reality platform, providing a large access of VR games and experiences. But also, as you know, if there's advantages, there's also disadvantages. This particular product here has two main disadvantages. Number one, it is not portable. And then the second one is that, as you can see, the head strap tends to absorb a lot of moisture, which can be uncomfortable. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Sizabes Tole, and I'll be showing you how to set up the HTC Vive Pro. When you open the HTC Vive, you're going to have a base station, a power bank, and the wireless adapter, and also the receiver, which I'll explain how to set it up. So here we have our HTC Vive with the power bank, which has a USB to USB power cable, which we're going to plug into the wireless adapter of the Vive, which we're going to long press the Vive button on top of the wireless adapter. So it's going to blink in green to show that it's on. Then on the other side of the Vive, you have a button which you're going to press for the base station to sense the headset. Then also we have the controllers. To switch on the controllers, you long press the button until you see a light glowing near the button. Then now you're going to set it up on the Steam VR. So on the Steam, you have to log in. And since you've logged in, this is what you're going to be seeing on your screen. That Steam VR is opening. So now it's sensing your base station, your headset, and your controllers since you've switched them on. So now, after setting up the Steam VR, you have to set up the room skill, which the room skill is your playground. So now you need to make some space around the room skill. Then you follow the instructions on the Steam VR, which tells you to create a boundary. And now you're good to go with your HTC Vive.
Hi, I'm Jack, and today we're going to be looking at the new MetaQuest 2 headset. Now, this is a standalone virtual reality headset developed by Meta. This being a standalone means that it requires no external laptop or PC to connect to for it to be functional, which is a great add-on. Now, with any portable device, we know that nothing can last forever. With this device, you can expect up to 2 to 3 hours of gameplay. If you thought this is only used for gaming, you'd be very mistaken. This device makes it possible to sit front row in live concerts, hang around with friends all over the world, burn calories, work, and lastly, even play a game. Now, with everything I've just mentioned, you'd be using these two controllers to navigate through the different environments. Now, enough about what this bad boy can do. Stay tuned to find out more on how to use it.
Okay guys, this is Tisela Nhlungwane and today I'm going to be showing you how to set up MetaQuest 2 device, also known as Oculus Quest. Okay guys, this is what you get when you buy the device. You get this white stripe plus this black sponge to make you feel comfortable when you are putting on this headset. Another thing is the cable. This white cable comes with the headset itself, and this one is the external cable that you can purchase externally. Now let's get to the connection of the device to the PC. If ever you want to connect this device to the PC, you will need to download and install the Oculus Quest app. To get this app, you go to your browser and search for MetaQuest app for PC. Make sure you follow the instructions on your screen to make sure that you download and install the app successfully to your PC. When you have installed the app successfully on your PC, use the C-type cable that comes with the headset to connect your headset to the PC. And put on your headset and go to settings and then Quest link. After opening the Quest link, you will see the white screen on the headset, and then after that you can remove the headset and go to your PC to make sure if your device is connected to the PC successfully. Now that your MetaQuest device is connected to the PC successfully, you'll need to log in into the MetaQuest account so that you can have access to many apps and many content.
The cost of VR headsets varies depending on the brand, model, and features. There's top-notch VR headsets such as Prime X Crystal, HTC Vive, and Valve Index, which cost 20,000 or more, which offers the best performance. They also support eye tracking, body and hand tracking, and they are designed for professional use or hardcore gamers. Mid-range VR headsets, which cost from 9,000. These offer good quality displays, advanced tracking technology, and higher refresh rate. And the headsets are Oculus Quest 2 or Meta Quest 2, PlayStation VR, and Oculus Rift S. Once you have any of these set up, you definitely have the metaverse in the palms of your hands, so they are definitely worth the price.
Now let's talk a bit about how this technology can be used in gaming and tourism. Firstly, gaming. With VR, entertainment and pleasure have reached new heights. This technology has immensely taken over the world of gaming as we know it, with experiences that feel more realistic through immersion down to enhanced graphics themselves. Not only do we get to control the characters in the games, but we feel more one with and become the characters themselves. Take this new boxing game called Creed, for example. For someone who knows very little about boxing and how it actually feels, this technology is able to provide a glimpse of that. Not only do you get to experience the game firsthand, but you're also able to get some cardio work done. Take a look. Let's talk about tourism. Now, if you can feel like you're actually part of a game, how much more with a real life place? Limitations such as passports, visas, and even money to travel to your esteemed destinations have now been taken care of. You can visit any place you want at any time you want without leaving the comfort of your home. You can do this by watching tour videos on YouTube VR or even walk through buildings that have been scanned by Matterport, Panel 2 VR, and the likes. Take a look.
Okay, the experience was a bit scary at first because like I'm scared of heights. But then that's the thing, like it makes you feel like you're there for real. It was beautiful. It was a different type of atmosphere, although you're here, but you're also there. So I loved the I wouldn't say feel, but I loved what I saw, and yeah, it was amazing.
So the other use case of virtual reality is VR-based training, which is a digital simulation of lifelike scenarios for training purposes. VR trainings are more practical, cost-effective, which I will touch on a bit later, and they are safer as compared to traditional training methods. In VR training, a trainee gets to enter a 360 degrees active learning environment where they get to experience sound and the sight that cancels out the barriers between virtual and the actual reality. Let us look at Wrench and VMM for example. They are both training simulators that teaches the trainee on the assembling, repairing, and maintaining a motor vehicle. These systems uses audio and visual cues to guide the user. They also allow multiplayer where the trainee and the instructor can meet and work together. Now, let's look at the benefits. Number one, the benefits of virtual trainings are they save time, they save cost, they increase engagement, improve recall, improves safety, and improves analysis. Now that you know how VR is used in training and entertainment, stay tuned to find out how you can use it in your workspace.
One of the challenges of working remotely is the lack of physical presence and interaction with the colleagues and clients, which VR can help to overcome this barrier by helping the remote team to test and share the prototype in the virtual space. Virtual reality can help users to collaborate in a virtual space from remote location, which minimize business travel, and it also helps businesses to save traveling and environmental cost. And also with the collaboration, it makes the meeting visually engaging and activity oriented. VR applications such as VR Chat, Meeting VR, and Hubs can enable designers and engineers to showcase their 3D models, demonstrate their features and functions, and receive feedback from stakeholders in real time. This can speed up the product development process, reduce cost, and enhance creativity and innovation. For example, sharing early building of vehicle design can also reduce the time between iterations and create better feedback cycles. Stakeholders can provide feedback at scale, being able to walk through, around, and inside the vehicle without a single part of that object ever being built. This improves time to market and can help reduce cost of travel and labor.
So, Sizwe, you know how they say knowledge is power, right? You agree with that?
Yeah, I definitely agree, but I think I'd rather put it like this, that applied knowledge is the power rather than just knowledge, because you can have knowledge of something, but then if you don't apply it, then there's no power in that.
True, which is why we hope that our viewers can apply all the information that we gave them, which is why this was a very informative webinar where we described the metaverse and
giving you guys the cost of different headsets that you guys can use to collaborate with remote locations, play games, or training as well.
yeah, precisely. So now we can only hope that you apply this information. So if you are a learner or parent interested in knowing more about virtual reality, having more virtual experiences and knowing more about the metaverse, then you can go through our website, go to the contact us form, complete the form. And also you can follow us on our social media pages just to know more information on what we're doing and where we are. And until then, thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you or your avatar in the next webinar.